still towing on sticks. Fuck around and get quit.
Hey. Oh yeah, all of my soul. Hey. So yeah. It, good. Yeah. So all my young niggas out there put in work, man. I'm telling you, I'm a new fan of Chef G, man. Real talk. I've been listening to Chef G album all night, all this day when I went to this sneaker conference, the sneaker convention, and the car show. Man, I'm telling y'all, it was so hot. They ended the car show early. They like nobody really wanted to even get out their damn cars. That's how hot it was. That's why I'm sitting here right now. I don't know what it's gonna be like, family, when we hit those 100 degrees on Tuesday. Because this shit was trying to kill people out there, man. They had the damn ambulance out that bitch. So, yo, it was dangerous out there. Salute to y'all out there. Giving a little chance for people who might want to come in to come in. I know there's a lot of the family doing shows right now. A lot of everybody's broadcasting. So I'm trying to give a few minutes for a couple of y'all who want to come over here. You see, Black McBain was already in here talking shit. Black McBain. Salute to Black McBain. I love that good brother. He's funny as hell. Salute Black McBain. Word up, man. Appreciate y'all out there. You see, man, we just had some actual history happen out there. What you think about that team, Tomodachi? What the fuck is going on with my cam? Cause it keeps messing up on my main joint. You know what I mean? The hell was that? I can't even. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't even see my face right there. I don't even know what the hell is going on with this shit. Well, hold on. Let's end the stream and come. Wait, would that mess it up? Or we just go back out and come back in? Let me go back out and come back in. Let's see what happens now. We don't know. Yeah, we back in here. We came back in. We are back in. We should be good. What's good, family? What is going on? I hope y'all having a great one. I hope y'all staying hydrated and safe out there because it is hot as all hell, as the non-hells. That nigga Trump, he wasn't gonna die on around this time. Ain't this shit was meant for niggas who love hell. So that white boy, I don't know what he was thinking. And yeah, fair use, YouTube. Don't be coming over here because we're talking about this. This is for educational purposes. And he was a white boy. I saw weird old Negroes talking about, I hope it ain't a ninja. Ain't no Negroes really in Pennsylvania like that, man. Negroes is in like 3 places in Pennsylvania. Niggas is in like Pittsburgh, um, fucking Philly and Reading. Cause that's where all the niggas who be having like warrants, all the niggas that the white people be hiding, the police, when they have informants, all them niggas be in Reading, Pennsylvania. If you go to Reading, you gonna find niggas out there that ain't even supposed to be alive no more, or niggas that's supposed to be hiding. Word up, go to Reading, Pennsylvania. There's all types of black people out there. And they all got a Becky. That's where the Becky's niggas. And the other place where you'll find Negroes at is Middleburg, Pennsylvania too, because a lot of niggas swirl. It's a lot of swirling out there, so you're gonna find a lot of angry light skinned niggas. So be careful when you go to Middleburg, Pennsylvania. Them niggas is angry because they light skinned and they trapped up there with all them Beckys and Chads. But yeah, I mean shit, we want to get into that part first right away. But yeah, I'm a big fan right now. Ooh, ooh. I don't care, you two. Give me another copyright. Y'all niggas be handing out copyrights, nigga. Just like stripes, nigga. How are the nigga supposed to go live if we can't never produce anything that's live? You see what I'm trying to tell y'all? They grooming y'all already to be into a world of fakeness because they don't produce nothing live. Mainstream news and media, they say it's live, but none of that shit is live. Because if it was live, why don't they give you a phone number so you can interact with them? That shit is all cat, man. All of that shit is cat. Like, I saw a lot of goofy niggas last night. They had this fat white nigga. Niggas was posting this picture of him, and he wasn't even the one who shot at Trump. But a lot of Negroes on the conscious pages had that picture up. That's why I told people I don't even be trusting Negroes no more. Negroes want to be sensationalized and on anything at any motherfucking time. That's why I waited. That's why I'm doing my broadcast now, because I'm not going to be out here sounding like a goofy nigga talking about this shit was staged. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I'm a nigga that likes shit to be blown up and be on the front page too, just like Trump. But I ain't gonna put myself in a situation where it might get me murked. So I don't believe Trump set this up. I don't even believe Biden had nothing to do with it. Some of the goofy niggas is like, oh, Biden has something to do with it. I don't even think Biden had nothing to do with it. That's how little y'all understand about America and how America works. This is why I try to tell you about white people being on code. White people don't have to join in together as a whole group to do things. They just all know they have anti-black racism. So that's why they all on code. So this probably one white kid, he probably thought he heard on the streets, because he probably listening to his mama and them, his daddy and them. They probably really don't want Trump, but they not gonna say nothing. Because you got to understand how white folks operate. White people will talk about the bully, but they never going to really try to do nothing to get rid of the bully. You see what I'm saying? They'll talk about the bully, but they won't do anything to try to get rid of the bully. This is why I say you shouldn't let your black children hang around white people alone. You shouldn't, because white people have a problem with accountability. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And this is not just a black white thing. This is just a white people thing. White people don't have personal responsibility or accountability. Even white kids go out with other white kids and come back home dead. So it's not a black or white thing. It's about a cultural thing. They don't have responsibility in their world. Where they come from, shit, you a 40, 50-year-old man. Other white men, 70 and something, they still calling you kid. They still calling that 40, 50-year-old white man a kid. You 18, 16 as a black child, you're being tried as an adult. It's just not the same. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. It's not really a black and white thing. It's a cultural thing. It's about accountability. White folks don't have responsibility or accountability in their world. They don't have to. Go to some white people houses. Why you think so many white people still live in their mama house? Nobody say nothing about them. Y'all talk shit about another brother or another sister who's still home with their mama and daddy, trying to save and keep the home. But white people, they at home all the time with their mama and daddy. I'm telling you, 40-year-old and 50-year-old white men and women get called kid by 60 and 70-year-old white people. That's the difference. They'll let a nigga keep struggling and say, yeah, he gonna find his way. Now, black people, we throwing a nigga out on the street because that's how we were taught by them to be to each other. And so you'll see, I was listening, I saw what's this brother? He's a comedian. He be doing all the voices like sometimes Tony something. You know who I'm talking about. He be over there with Kev on stage. You know, one of them religious comedian niggas. This nigga talking about, man, me and most black peoples thought it was stage. Y'all niggas, the shit that y'all niggas should be calling stage, y'all niggas don't call stage. Like immigrants coming in to replace us, having to vote. That shit, y'all don't never look at that shit as a stage or conspiracy. And your black ass having to vote for Democrats for all these years and receiving nothing. That's not a conspiracy. But shit like this happen, automatically y'all niggas like, oh, it's a conspiracy. Even though we have a history of niggas getting murked in this country who running for president or want or who are president. Niggas get murked, B. This is the United States of America, man. Motherfuckers don't feel you over here, nigga. You gonna get murked. And let me say one more thing. Not even a question, one more statement to all the immigrants. Shut the F up. Y'all act like y'all don't have coups and niggas getting murked and killed in your country. Nigga, the whole village get burnt down over there where y'all come from. Stop it, nigga. We are not the same. Ain't no army taking over the goddamn government over here, nigga. You niggas over there where y'all come from, that's where that shit go on. But over here, niggas get popped. And usually by white folks. You tethers, you scared to even mention that it was a white boy who shot at him. Y'all all up here with the Republicans talking about lock up Biden. There ain't no evidence that it was Biden. They investigating now. But what we do know so far is that Thomas Matthew Crook was a Republican. And they pulled up some weird shit talking about he donated $15 to some Democrat shit. And I'm like, bro, how do they even know that? How do they even know that, bro? That should have sent every nigga spider senses up right there when they telling you that this white boy, um, he sit over here and he donated $15 to the Democrats. He's a Republican, but then white people was like real quick, like, oh, but he donated to the Democrats. That's why I say you can't really tell with white people because white people will play both sides of the fences. And they'll muddy the motherfucking water. And I don't mean to say white people, I mean the white supremacists. But I do mean to say white people because general white people do the same fucking thing as the white supremacists. So tell me what in and what separates you from a white supremacist. Because I tend to try to just stick with the white supremacy thing, but I see a lot of white folks do the same thing. So we're not going to play topsy turvy on this side of the block. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what happened to um number 47.
Really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
come they're not trying to get the person.
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage. There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly sets law enforcement and Secret Service into motion, immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?" We are looking at President Trump. This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you, from what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured. He is holding up his arm. He is pumping his fist, but clearly Secret Service wants to get him out of this situation. He is attempting to stand and walk on his own. He has got his hand pumping in the air. His fist is pumping in the air, but
Yeah, so for those of you who couldn't really understand what was happening right there, well, there's another video that you can go back and you can listen. You can clearly hear the Secret Service speaking to one another. Because some people are like, well, why he get up and start pumping his fist? Well, first, what took so long for him to get up off the ground was he was worried about his damn shoes. I guess his loafers fell off. You know, old white men, they wear like loafers and shit that slip on easy on their feet. And so Trump loafers must have came off his damn feet when he was ducking. The blood splatter happened before, you know what I mean? You could see that happening as he's ducking. You got a lot of weirdo Negroes talking like, hey, man, he got a ketchup packet down there. If blood ketchup wouldn't even stick that way, they put it was on his face. That's how blood, because blood is particulate matter. If you understand what particulate matter is, it's going to attach immediately to whatever, because blood is cells, just like your skin has cells. So it's going to attach right to it because that's the type of matter it is. It's particulate. You know, and just simple things niggas could go learn and, go Google and stop being so goofy. Y'all niggas always in a conspiracy about this shit, but you not in a conspiracy about them burning down black towns, gentrifying our neighborhoods, bringing all these illegal immigrants in. That shit, that don't stir your damn mind. That don't make you want to research. All you niggas get up here and start talking like Amanda Seals, dumbass. Yeah, and let's just go ahead and cut to the chase with her, because we want to get her up and out the paint, because she's another person that I just really can't stand. She's always crying, talking about she doing so much and helping so many. She ain't doing shit. Now listen to the dumb shit this bitch say. Now I'm from New York too. I'm from New York. Plus I served in the military. So you know what type of gun, you know what guns sound like. All guns sound different, especially when you accumulate it for distance. But let's just listen to Amanda Seals give her 2-bit information about why she believes it's staged. Let's go.
That shit was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President. I lived in Harlem long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like making popcorn on the stove.
Quick, I want to stop real quick because she talking about she grew up in Harlem. Bitch, when was Harlem having all these gunshots, bitch? I want to know, because it's called Money Making Harlem. So where's all these niggas? Lil Mo, or whatever her name, Lil Mo or Lil Ma, whatever her name was. You know what her number one song when she came out of Harlem when she was singing? Lil Mo, what her song was? Chicken noodle soup, bitch. Chicken noodle soup. With a cola on the side. So where's all this thug Harlem rap? Cameron and them niggas was getting money. Cam got shot in D.C., not in Harlem. My hood, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. So and they ain't talk about gunning or shooting. That nigga said his hood is worthless. Harlem. That's where Cam and them from. Harlem World. How the hell niggas is from Harlem World, but niggas don't be hearing no gunshots like that, Amanda Seals? What are you talking about? Wait, when was you in Harlem? Cause you was a kid when I was a kid. Ain't no violence was in New York. Not in no Harlem. What is she talking about, y'all? Make it make sense, man. AZ, did you do a joint in Harlem? No. Make it make sense. This bitch dumb. Talking about guns don't sound like popcorn. Bitch, it do sound like popcorn when it's coming from a distance. That's why you have to wait. When they tell you in the military, they tell you gotta wait for a snap or a hiss. Snap means they getting close to you. A hiss means they actually shooting at you. That's what they tell you. And for all you dumb weirdos, like, man, how come them snipers was up there and they could see them and they didn't shoot them? You have to wait for rules of engagement, nigga. There's a thing called rules of engagement. What if he got up there and he wasn't even shooting at the president? What if he was allowed to get up on that thing and he was hunting something else or he was trying to kill something else? See, imagine he shot something else, something a different. It looked like he's shooting at Trump, but he don't hit Trump or he don't shoot even towards Trump. Then they couldn't kill him. And you got to remember, it's a system of white supremacy, so a white person is given the benefit of a doubt. You dumb Negroes. Y'all don't seem to get it, nigga. He's white. They're gonna give him the chance to be like, is he really shooting at the president? And you saw what they did. They made his brains go splat. They made his motherfucking brains go splat. So all you weirdos talking about it was staged, that's kind of fucked up to stage and just getting somebody's brain splatted. I think what happened is the young boy got up there. He's not skilled at shooting. He's probably shot a gun a couple of times hunting, but he don't know something about where bullets fall off. It's called down range. When you firing bullets down range, the bullets tend to drop off. What happens is it's called velocity. So the velocity tempered with the wind, the direction of the wind, that can cause the bullets to drop. Because it seemed like he was dead ass trying to get Trump, but that bullet just dropped because the other bullets that killed the other dude, which looks like it was a black man, and there was a white woman I saw her, and it looked like another white person, and they both took shots, and I saw them, and those they were all to the left. This is why you got weirdo Negroes talking about, well, ain't somebody supposed to fall down behind Trump or this, that, and the third? It's like, no, nigga, y'all niggas be watching too much movies. Stop watching TV all the damn time and get out and go do something in real life and educate yourself. Go fire a gun yourself and watch how you will see the bullet yourself. When you fire, you can see the bullet. Some of you niggas don't know that. Yeah, you can see the bullet. You can track it with your own eye. It still exists. It's not like something that you can't see. You'll see it. Because all the dumb people like, man, that was probably glass, but there's a picture, there's a video and a picture that clearly where forensic people have circled in. There's the bullet that hit his ear that was going right past him. You can see the bullet. Because the one thing you think when you firing a gun, you think bullets go in straight lines. No, bullets tumble. They tumble through the air. They only come out for a few seconds straight. The rest of the time, they're tumbling through the air. What up, unbiased? Hey, beloved. D love, D love. D, I ain't grabbed that money yet. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it. I just didn't grab it just yet. I appreciate that. Black McBain already been in here causing trouble. He was early. Yo, it was hot as hell out there today at the sneaker convention. It was hot as hell. Oh my God. I told people, I said if any Lamborghinis and shit came, that shit came after I left. Cause I was like, I got to get the hell out of here. I'm about to die. That heat was like vicious, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow when it's 100. Oh, I need your cash app too. I got to get your cash app. And y'all got to get mine. Come on, goddamn it. Let's all cash app out. God damn it. How you doing, unbiased? I see you over there producing some of the greatest stuff ever. You were being incognito with me, D? Wow, D. Why you being incognito with your boy? You know I appreciate you the most. Unbiased in here. I love all you beloved sisters. I love all y'all. Shit, god damn it. I was trying to get home for y'all because I said, let me get home to get this goddamn live going because I felt like if I was gonna stay out there, that heat was gonna kill me. That sun was waiting every time. It was like, nigga, what you doing out here? Don't you know your mama looking for you? Word up. The sun was vicious. Oh, well, said, long as I'm appreciative of that. I love those who give and I give back. Oh, it's 98. They said it was 98, but I felt like it was I felt like it was 103. That's what I'm trying to say. They saying tomorrow it's gonna be 101 degrees. That means it's gonna be like 110 out this bitch. Yeah, the sun is for ninjas, unbiased. You is not capping. I don't know what type of ninjas though. Cause even the Arabs couldn't take it. I was watching them at the goddamn sneaker con. Them Arabs, they were getting pounded out. I was like, I thought y'all was from the desert. That mean them niggas is lying. They ain't from no desert. Cause the desert was whooping their ass today. He tried to tell me, he said, no, you don't understand. It's not humidity. No humidity. I said, oh yeah, that humidity, that should be whooping our ass out here in Virginia. Yeah, because the chick who I got a driver and she was from Morocco and shit. She was telling me like she told her husband, she's like, yeah, I told my husband, let's not go to Morocco till like August or June. I'm telling her, I'm like, it ain't August or June. It's already right now. So imagine what's gonna happen in August and June. This shit vicious out here, man. I'm telling you, Mother Nature was putting hands on niggas out there today. Niggas was like, hey, we going back in. Everybody, everybody was back in the hotel. We was trying to go outside to videotape the cars, but even the car show Negroes, they didn't even want to get out their cars because it was so damn hot. This shit was vicious today. I ain't expected. It was 10 o'clock. I'm talking about we was out there early at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it was already like 90 degrees at 10 o'clock this morning. So by the time it reached like 3 o'clock, it was crazy. Nah, nah, I was going to drive. I was going to drive, but then I remember how the parking is over there. The parking is like crazy because it's at the hotel. It's the Hilton in McLean, Virginia. But they be having so much stuff up there. See, as soon as I got up there, they was having another event. They be having all kinds of events out there. You don't want to get caught in Fairfax, Virginia if a zombie outbreak happened. Your ass is dead. Ain't no way you getting out of there. Ain't no way. Yeah, the Mother Nature is the queen of queens, unbiased. She is not playing. She's like, what I tell you about being outside? She like your mama. She a mean baby mama. Some days she don't want to let you see your son. Shit. She is a mean baby mama. You be like, God damn. Word up. I saw all the people that they told me was supposed to be able to be in the sun. I saw them people shivering today. Like the sun was whooping their ass. I was the only nigga outside. I was out there. I was like, damn, this melanin popping, but nigga, it ain't my melanin that had nothing to do with my shirt. Yo, for real, she a mean baby mama, Mother Nature. You be like, oh, this bitch ain't trying to let me see my son. That's how it was all like in April and May. We didn't see the sun. We didn't see the sun. Now we just seeing the sun all the time. We like, bitch, come take this nigga home. She don't want to even pick the kids up. Take them back home, god damn it. It's killing me. You got to yell at Mother Nature like that. Yo, you want a wet shirt. You do, but it don't feel good when you come back inside the hotel. Hell no. Then the white people start looking at us crazy when we all standing out there with white beaters on and we got chains on and shit. The white people start thinking it's a rap concert. They're like, what is this? This woman, she had a phone. I don't know what type of accent it was, but she started walking up to me. What is going here? What is this? I said, it's a sneaker convention. What is sneakers? She didn't know what sneakers was. She had a foreign ass accent. I was like, what you got on your, I was, well, not what you got on your feet, what I got on my feet. Because foreign people, they wear a certain type of slipper or slide. You can always tell foreign people by looking at their feet. Because ain't nobody in America wearing no goddamn shoe like that. They be wearing like the Tether 300 slide, the Air Force Fleds. Hey, nigga. No, I'm just telling you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, lady, I'm hot. God damn it. We was all out there like, hey, we hot, bitch. Thanks to my few Arab homies, they was out there with me. We was all iced out a little bit. We was like, yeah, we trying to enjoy the event. I was dying laughing at the food vendor nigga. He was funny as hell. He was an Arab too. He had me die laughing. He's like, yes, I come here. Yes, I'm from California. He said, I hear you. You're from New York. I'm from California. He said, yes, there's so many of us. It's like a melting pot. He said, but, I come here, my wife, I'm happy wife, happy life. He said, but then we get divorced 4 weeks later. I started dying laughing. I was like, nigga. I was like, nigga, she brought your ass all the way to Virginia so she could get back around her people, and then she bailed on you. I was curious too. I said, was she white? He's like, yes. How you know? I said, oh damn, I knew it, man. They be finessing these Arab niggas, cause they know they can get these Arab Abdul and them to watch them damn kids. For real. White women be trying to abandon them kids. Y'all think I'm joking. Yeah. No, he stayed. He didn't go back to Cali. My nigga stayed out here. He said, no, my kids, they are out here. He made that excuse. He said, like, I invested out here now. I said, all right, bro. If he know if his ass get up and leave, her ass to start putting in them goddamn that child support. His ass will be taken down. Word up. But I also thought too, like he's like, well, shit, I'll be closer to her if she do that, so I can unalive her ass. That's how they be. No disrespect. I'm just trying to tell y'all. It was just funny that they be telling all their business, boy. You be like, God damn, I wouldn't even told nobody that. Like, I don't barely tell people my wife is deceased. I don't say nothing. Sometimes people ask me, it's like people bring up the situation, then I'm like, oh yeah, my wife, she passed. Then they be like, oh. So they always weird out, like, oh shit, sorry. I'm like, nah, you ain't got to say nothing. You didn't kill her, nigga, did you? I always be like that when a nigga be like that, like, oh shit, sorry. I be like, nigga, did you kill her? I be like that, like, did you kill her? Was you the nigga? For real. But nah, you gotta have a sense of humor to survive all this shit. Cause this world is meant to break you down. Maybe that young kid, who tried to unalive number 47, maybe he had a sense of humor. He would have learned that, yeah, all this shit ain't to be taken so serious, you know? Yeah, so yeah, they unalived his ass quick. So they was not playing around, Trump and them. So what was that's the next story. We're coming in right behind that. Let's keep it going.
In recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
We're gonna come right back into that. I wanted to stop that real quick again because somebody has been sending me a goddamn um a message all day in my DM talking about he got hit with glass from the teleprompter. Now y'all just saw that video. Did y'all see a teleprompter anywhere? Put in the chat. Type 1 if you seen a teleprompter. Type 2 if you did. We're gonna go back to it.
In recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
And you can hear you hear the shots from the dude first, which is also something too that people didn't realize. That's why it's snapping like that. His gun was suppressed as well. And then you hear that final shot that snap back. That was the sniper shooting him back. You can hear that girl really scream loud when you hear that return fire go back the opposite direction. Yeah, you could tell the rounds are coming from one direction and going back the other direction. Yeah. That's why it's so scary when bullets do go off and people be getting shot at because you trying to figure out where it goes. I remember one day, this dude in Baltimore, he was named Tupac. He looked just like fucking Tupac. That's where Tupac father is from, Baltimore. So there's a Negro in Baltimore laying the seed of Tupac all over the fucking city. And there's a whole bunch of angry Negroes that look like Tupac. And I'm sitting there. I'm just sitting there. I beat him in a damn dice game. I'm sitting there happy. Me and my roommate, Big Al, we sitting there counting the money. I done gave Big Al the rent. I'm like, here, Big Al, here the rent. Here the rent. Shit, here's some extra money. Hey, nigga, where we gonna go eat tonight? We start thinking about going to the restaurant. And I'm just like, I hear like, pow, Oh yeah. The power. Yeah. They might be. They might be. Yeah, all over the city. They got a nigga named that Tupac father is laying out Negroes that look like Tupac, and they all didn't make it, so they mad. Them niggas got the Tupac face, the Tupac body. They just pissed the fuck off. They in Baltimore. They trapped, and you out there, and you like, oh. I'm sitting there, me and Big Al, we sitting there, I'm counting the money. I'm like, nigga, we going to the restaurant. That's what that shit sound like. I'm like, what is that? I just looked to my left and I noticed a hole form right in front of my eyes. I'm like, what is that? I said, is that a coin in the hole? Cause I just see the hole. And then you see the shell. It's in the hole. You're like, what? Then another one happens. And I decide to look to my right. Me and Big Al, both of us, me and Big Al. Big Al fat. I'm surprised the Negro must didn't have no aim because Big Al didn't get shot. So I'm like, I'm looking. I'm like, oh shit, it's Tupac. Yeah. Yeah, them niggas trapped in Baltimore. They trapped. They can't get out. No, thank you. I'm biased. I'll come back through, beloved. Catch you on the flip side. Appreciate you for tapping in. I saw you. You was over there on Broke Farmer. You was everywhere. So I appreciate you, beloved, for coming through. I say, my sister, I say. But this nigga shooting, I'm like, oh shit, it's Tupac. I say that Big Al look too. He like, oh shit. And just as we both look, we see the light from the gun. We see the light up again from the barrel. I'm like, oh shit. And we run inside the house. I like, this nigga must be mad because he lost. I tried to stop playing with this nigga too. I promise y'all. I try to get his brother his money back. I was like, here. He's like, nah, don't just give me no money back, nigga. Like I'm a charity case. That's what he said to me. And then he made me play him again. I'm like, hey, and then he was like, shit, I'm out of money. That nigga got out of the money. That nigga was mad, boy. I was like, oh, this nigga meant to kill me. And you know if you ever been to Baltimore, you know them row houses, they like got real thin hallways. So it's like you either go upstairs when you first come in, or you go into the little living room foyer. That's all or you go walk down. You gotta walk down this thin ass hallway to get to the kitchen and everything. That's how row houses is in Baltimore. So I run in, I duck to the right. And Big Al, big fat ass, he about to run down the skinny hallway. He's trying to run to get to the back. I'm looking at him, I'm like, nigga, you ain't gonna make it. You fat. It's Big Al. He like, Big Al, he fit the whole hallway when he walked. You have to wait for Big Al to walk past when you're trying to go down the hallway. This is Baltimore row houses. If you ever been to Baltimore, you know how the row houses in Baltimore are. You're going to be like, yeah, them sisters, yeah, ain't fat people shouldn't live in a house in Baltimore. But they do. They do. Fat people do live in them row houses. So I just grabbed his ass. I pull him down. I'm like, fat. I'm like, Big Al, get over here, nigga. I'm like, nigga, get down. And sure enough, soon as I pulled him to the fucking right on the ground, three bullets came through the door and shot right down. We saw him. We saw him with our eyes. Go right past, go down towards the kitchen. And we can hear him hit the back of the kitchen glass, breaking the screen door in the back. Yeah, I was like, shit. And then the nigga came and apologized later. That's how crazy niggas in Baltimore. That's why I tell people, that's where I cut my teeth at in Baltimore. Nigga, right during the wire. The last part of the wire. The last part of the season of the wire. That's where I'm at. I'm in Baltimore in the last season. Yes. Shit, we would have been killed by Tupac. Tupac almost killed us. But that nigga came back and apologized to us, talking about, thank you niggas for not dying. I thank you niggas for not dying. I was like, this the craziest shit I ever heard. That nigga said, thank you for not dying. I was like, That's when I knew niggas in Baltimore was crazy. Like, you got to be really on your P's and Q's when you out in Be More. They don't call it Be More Careful. Yeah, I gotta make it funny. It was a dangerous situation. Dangerous situation, y'all. Word up. Shit. Stop caring. My real face. Dangerous situation. Dangerous as a motherfucker. So I wouldn't sit there and cap on this shit right here. Dangerous. Dangerous. You gotta make that shit funny so you can make sure you can get through what you went through because we almost got killed. Mm-hmm. I told people, and the nigga looked just like Tupac. I said, thank God it wasn't the real Tupac, because that nigga aim was off. Yeah, Angry Pac. That was Angry Pac. That nigga, he ain't had a real Tupac. And see, the real Tupac was doing shit for justice. These niggas was just, they were just Tupac clone. His daddy was just putting out too many niggas that looked like, there was a girl, looked just like Tupac. That was his cousin. She looked just his sister. It was his sister. Tupac's sister looked just like him. Looked like Tupac with pigtails. The wildest shit ever, yo. Niggas be think I be camping. I'm like, nah, these are real stories. Baltimore was crazy. I'm telling y'all, Baltimore was a wild place to go to college. But I love Baltimore. I never disrespect it because, like I said, that's where I cut my teeth. That's when I really start seeing the world for what it really was when I was in Baltimore. Cause Baltimore let you see everything. It let you see the cutthroat nigga, the honest nigga, the chick that's gonna stab you in the back, get you robbed. Yeah, pigtails. The Tupac she had Tupac face with pigtails. I got a picture of her too on my Instagram. I'm gonna post that shit up on my YouTube joint. Yeah, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Who's that? Yeah, I'm like, yep, this is one of the daughters. This is one of the girls still being born by Tupac dad. Tupac dad is still out there in Baltimore. Yeah, B-More ain't playing. B-More is not playing. You don't fuck around with no B-More. That's what I told niggas. That's why it's called Be More Careful. You better listen. I remember I had a nigga from DC talking hella shit. Breathe, fuck them Be More niggas. Nigga, them niggas is Bammers. Bama this, Bama that. Till I got the nigga out to Baltimore. And the nigga came out like, hey man, I don't give a fuck who took my shit, yo. Soon as I come back in here, if I don't got my shit, yo, everybody in here getting turned to fire. I'm go where my blicky, yo? Where my blicky at? That DC nigga was scared to death. That nigga like, yo, wait, what he talking about? What's a blicky? Yeah, be more careful. You do not fuck around with Baltimore, man. Be more careful, nigga. Or murder or murder murder more. They call it murder more. Be more careful. Shit. Fuck out of here. There you don't fuck around in Baltimore. Your ass gonna be sorry. But I love Baltimore. Like I said, I told people, I said shit. Yeah, you hear? Wait till I come back with my blicky. Where my blicky at, yo? When I heard blicky, I was like, uh-oh. Time to get out of here. that DC nigga wasn't talking all that DC shit. He wasn't calling them Bammers no more. He wasn't saying none of that shit. He canceled all that Bama talk. I said, nigga, I thought they were Bammers. But Baltimore niggas heard me too. When I said that, them niggas turned around and looked at that thing. That nigga got in the car quick. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, that nigga name was Fats. Yo, Fats, I'm gonna have to put your ass on blast, nigga. I still got a picture of you too. I should show everybody your ass. Fats, that nigga, he was from DC though. Yeah, that nigga was up there talking crazy. I'm like, nigga, you don't mess with no niggas in Baltimore. Baltimore is like that. That shit real. I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling you, I've been robbed. I've been robbed by the robber man, and they found out like, nigga, all you got, this all you got. I nigga like, all right, shit, fuck it, light it up. I'm like, I'm still getting robbed, but the nigga like, go ahead and just we gonna smoke it together. I was like, damn. That's how B-More is. Them niggas be like, all right, fuck, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we gonna smoke it together. You like, I had to smoke with the nigga that was robbing me. That's how it be. Over there on what the fuck is that shit called? Damn, Landville and Payson. Landville and Payson. Yup, right over that motherfucker, boy. That was the crime area. You didn't want to get your car. You know, you be driving on Landville and Payson, you see a fucking sign on the wall that say, don't get dead because your battery is. That was a sign. That was a sign on the damn side of the brick wall. Like, don't get dead because your battery was. Like, they was warning niggas, like, nigga, you don't want your car to break down over here. Landville and Payson, nigga, it's over. You might not get home and shit. Word up. That's how crazy. That's why I always say, ain't nobody can tell me shit about Baltimore. Baltimore, that real shit. Baltimore, real. Everything you saw in the wire, nigga, that was happening.
Excuse me, doo-doo coming through.
Yeah, I got to have because we talking so serious. We got to have a little bit of fun with Super Ray 14K real quick. This was funny as hell right here. It's got extras, but let's go.
Excuse me, doo-doo coming through, fellas. Y'all better get y'all life right. Y'all motherfuckers just started. Doo-doo coming through. Doo-doo is coming through. Excuse me. I'm sorry, excuse me, sir. As the little frogs get their life started, it start turning into an op fest. At the beach, they older brothers is up there, but them niggas is cannibals. So the first nigga they see, they eating them. I said, wait a minute, that's your peoples. He said, fuck that. Hound! They just got here, nigga. They don't care. If you gonna be a bullfrog, that's what the fuck you gonna be. A bullfrog. You better stay on bullshit from day motherfucking one, or you not worth a motherfucking thing out here, you hear me? Eat your brother. Eat your sister. It doesn't matter anymore. You a motherfucking bullfrog, and that's what you better do.
He died laughing. Yo, Super Ray, I don't know where you be getting these joints from, bro. Cause he did told me he be watching my channel sometimes. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, nigga, I come through over there on YouTube. You be posting my shit. So I see it. I was like, oh. So that's the good brother, Super Ray 14K. What up, me and mines? What's going on, beloved? I was trying to get that live back up, but I forgot. It got so damn hot out there. I stopped even thinking right. Me and mine. I know you was trying to help me with my live this morning. Me and mine was there. She was trying to help me out. But I it got so hot. I gave up. I was like, fuck it. I had walked outside again after that, me and mine, when I had communicated with you on YouTube. And thank you for tapping in with me, beloved, because I was asking questions and nobody answered, but you did. Yeah, it's good. No problem. I appreciate you, but I appreciate you because I kept asking questions and nobody answered. You was the only one that responded to me. So I appreciate that shit. I was like, shit, me and Mons. she she responded. I didn't know if D Love was in the house or not either. But I know me and Mons came through. I tried that. I was going to do it, but I forgot. I started doing other shit and talking to other people. And then when I went outside for the car show, well, that made me forget everything because that going out there and then the heat, the fucking heat. Because the cars was all hot because them niggas didn't even want to get out the cars. They had the air conditioning running. So that made the cars even hotter. So standing around them cars, we was out there dripping. Yeah, don't worry about it, D. I went live. I was just testing it out. I was fucking with it, but me and Mons was there. She was looking out. Nope, me and Mons was right there. She was tapped in. Yep. Me and Mons was right there and we was getting it in and then I said shit. Cause I was trying to talk to everybody. Cause it had just started, but that damn DJ, he started playing that fucking music like automatically. He had all that music blasting in there. I'm like, this nigga. He trying to get niggas a copyright already. Because usually the DJ don't start the music right away. He may test up a couple of songs. Y'all see in the video, that nigga had double Apple laptops. That nigga was up there. That nigga was forbidden. I was like, this nigga probably cost this why this nigga didn't have a show. Because the nigga probably cost so much for this damn DJ. I'm like, damn. But hey, DJ, keep playing my song. Yeah, all right. Oh, nah. Yeah, that was crazy with Super Ray. All right, so we're gonna keep going down the line because, like I said, we done did the Trump stuff. We got a couple little more things. We'll get back to Trump because we already looked at stupid ass Amanda Seals. Oh my God, she get on my nerve. Wait, what happened to the legend? What happened to the legend? What happened to the legend? Me and mine. What happened? Oh, shit. I hope my brother all right. Cause I know he been. Uh-oh, he pulled up on some Philly cat. Oh, I saw he had some squab. I saw he was talking about squabbling. What happened? Oh Lord. Cause I saw him talking about squabbling and he was saying somebody was coming in his lane. Oh, damn. I was going because I just saw the other post the other day. I was going to ask him something, but I had forgot because my birthday came and I started doing nigga shit. So, on my birthday, I be prone to once in a while. I do get niggerish. Wait, what happened? Is he okay? I mean, I can take a little disrespect as long as my nigga all right. And hopefully nobody got, you know, harmed or nothing. Oh, that's why they was trolling you. Okay, I get it. So that's why you saying, okay, that motherfucker who's acting like a bitch ass. And yo, what the hell is wrong with DL Hughley? DL Hughley seemed like a big old mammy. A big old mammy. And then wishing Trump death. Like, y'all niggas is foul. Like, you ain't never supposed to wish the ops death, even if you don't like them. Okay. Oh shit. Well, he picked up another 1,000. There you go. One nigga on the way to the promised land. Yeah, big DL Hughley is one of them big booty niggas. He got a big booty. You ever seen DL Hughley? Big booty niggas always cause chaos. Like Tyler Perry. All big booty niggas. They get that shit from their mama. Big booty niggas. I always be telling niggas, you always have. I noticed the niggas I always got a problem with is a nigga with a big booty. You said this is Kafabi and Trump is laughing at us right now. Nah, I don't think it was yeah, like Big Mama from the back. Big back nigga. Big back, big meaty back nigga. Childbearing hip ass. Yeah, you right. Nigga got childbearing hips. Nigga always sucking his lips. Like, nigga, why you always sucking your lips? Nigga be like that. You said you said WWE bladed on it. Yeah. Yo, nah, Black McBain, he actually got popped. He got popped. Black McBain. He said thick niggas. Yo, Diddy do got a thing with thick niggas. He do. There's a whole thing. You got to hear what Lord Jamar said. That Diddy said. Wow shit too, yo. Wow. Yeah, with his cheeks, with his ass out. You remember that his bike seat was broke. 50 Cent was on that shit too. When he saw that nigga with the riding the bike with no seat, yeah, that nigga sitting right on the hole. Yeah, Daylight wasn't lying either. Yeah, Daylight crazy ass. I was laughing about Daylight. I was just talking about that nigga the other day. Daylight, shit. I remember when Daylight thought he was gonna be the show, but that nigga stepped to the background. Word up. I guess he learned when he stepped to the background, he knew niggas was out there in the background. Them niggas was trying to play with that ass. Martha hips. She said a Martha hips. Oh, it was a lot of them niggas today too. It's always when you go to a sneaker convention, it always be niggas built like that. They be walking around with their little carts, filling them up with sneakers and shit. That be the funniest shit at the sneaker convention. When you get to the sneaker convention, shit. I will say this though. It seemed like all chicks that like sneakers got really good athletic bodies. I'm gonna just say that that's all the sisters, all the chicks. Shit, the white chicks, the Latino chicks, all of them I saw today. Even a couple of the Arab chicks that you could see that didn't have on that goddamn smock. The ones who was out here trying to be American, well, you shit. You was like, damn, bitch, you fit. Yeah, they mostly wear flip flops. Yeah, you could tell the immigrant people. You just look down at their shoes. They got on the worst shoes ever. They don't even wear like a flip flop that's an American flip flop though. They have their own tether kind of flip flops that they bring from their countries. Like this woman who the Uber driver, she was cute as hell, but then when I looked at her feet, that blew it away right there. Then she mentioned that she was from Morocco. I said, "Oh, that explains why her shoes look like that." Yeah, you could be cute, but you have on the wrong shoes. That shit fuck up the whole scenario. You be looking at her like, I'm looking at your feet when I first meet you. Any woman that come around me, I'm looking at your feet. Even if I'm looking at your sneakers to see what type of style you got, or if I see your barefoot, I want to see how nice your foot look. You a woman, your foot should look nice. You ain't got to be out there kicking stones. That's what niggas do. Oh, they do. They do be. You can hear them. They pants be making noises. They pants be like. You like, that's that nigga walking next to me. I got to get away from this nigga. He said Targaryen with the eyebrows. Yo, he killing me on that one. Nah, there was some tight Beckys in that bitch today. There was some Beckys that you like, wait, bitch, you did a double take. Like, who she with that nigga? All right, fuck it. Yeah, there was a couple of Beckys in there, Black McBain. You be shot. I got some videos of them. I'm like, damn. But see, that's how great God is. God is so good. He'll give them bitches like a good body, but then give her a big ass honker. Her nose be like a fucking beak. You be like, damn. That's how you know God is good. That's how I always know when I see a chick with a nice ass and then she turn around and she got small titties. I be like, that's God work right there. Or I see a bitch with, excuse me, I don't mean to say that. I see a woman with big breasts and then she got pancake ass. I'm like, that's God work. That's God's work. God don't, he make you have an equilibrium. You can't be dominating. I mean, he only made a few vixens. He only made a few, and them bitches was from hell. That's why every nigga that fucked with him ended up dead or something happened. Either they ended up dead. Cause the nigga might be like, God damn, I got to kill this hoe. What's our wonderful sister from the Black Exploitations, Pamela? That's why when you ever met her, people always said, Paul Mooney said this shit, like, yeah, she fine as hell, but then you gotta look at her feet. Paul Mooney is a gay nigga, so you know Paul Mooney, that nigga be looking at feet too. But that nigga said, our wonderful sister, what Pam, what the fuck is that damn? Why am I having a brain fart? This why I hate getting, F you, universe. I'm looking at sister right now. And shit. But I didn't know she had effed up feet till I heard it from Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney had an old video talking about like why she's so fine. And he was like, yeah, that sister fine. Cause even a gay nigga, you know when a gay nigga could tell that a woman fine, he don't do that cat shit like, meow. And he say, oh, that sister fine. Even a gay nigga know like that sister fine. And when he said that she was fine, he said, but y'all don't know her feet. I was starting down laughing. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, so that sister got jacked up feet. Like God, Oprah got all that money, but Oprah got jacked up feet. She even tried to have foot surgery. That shit didn't work. They couldn't put that foot back together. She had a what you call that? Humpty Dumpty foot. All the king's men, them niggas couldn't put that foot. Yeah, Paul Mooney foot size was 13s. Yeah, that nigga. You know that. That's why I'm trying to wonder who the hell made Magic Johnson's son some heels? Who in the hell made E.J. Johnson some size 14 fucking heels? He might have had to go to Germany because I heard that that's where there be bitches that be like got the size 14 foot in Germany. Word up. So EJ might have had to go to Germany. Yeah, she tried to have a foot lift, me and mine. No cap. See, me and mine, I saw your foot when your camera fell down. You had some nice feet. You had on the little sandals. We saw your feet when all them hating ass niggas was in there. Yeah, see? You had some nice feet. Most men, we be. Oh, he says size 13 feet. No, Black McBain, yo. He said he F 13 feet. He got a gay foot fetish. Oh Lord, that is funny as hell. That is crazy. Now I'm like, I can't get that out of my head. This nigga with a long foot rubbing on him. That shit crazy. Oh nah, me and mines, I don't tell no lies. That's like I said, I don't tell no lies. I'll tell you if your foot was jacked up, I'd be like, damn girl, don't let that camera fall near your foot again. For real. He ain't playing around. Let's get to this joint right here and we gonna comment it right after it's done. Here we go.
58. We couldn't eat in the restaurants in Louisville. We couldn't eat downtown. One day I saw two Africans go in with their robes and their turbans. They couldn't speak English. I heard the man say, let them in, they're not Negroes. I said, something's wrong. I can't say it's because I'm black, because they're so black and they're blue, but they went in. So I said, well, I get my Olympic gold medal, then I'll go in. I went and got my gold medal, went back in, ordered 2 cheeseburgers, and they said, sorry, we don't serve Negroes. I said, I don't eat them either, just give me 2 cheeseburgers. And she said, you're getting smart. She called the manager, and he said something about, I don't care who he is. She said, Cassius Clay, I don't care who he is. Anyway, but the idea was I couldn't eat there, so I got so angry. I drove to the Ohio River and stood there and looked at the gold medal, and I could imagine that American flag waving when they played the national anthem when I beat the Pole in Russian. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm standing with the medal on. Dun, 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 dun. I said, boy, I'm going back to Louisville, and I can eat now. I can go in the restaurants, put them on the spot. They can't put me out there. I'm the champ of the world. I'm in a big country like Rome, representing the United States, one little city named Louisville, and now I done beat the whole world. Boy, dun, dun. They put me out of that restaurant. I said, this medal ain't worth a damn. I become so frustrated. Now I wish I still had it because I wouldn't become as frustrated now. But at the time, I took that medal and said, it ain't worth nothing. I don't care. I took it off my neck and said, it ain't no good. It ain't. Throw it to the Ohio River.
My good brother Muhammad Ali, R.I.P. Good brother. And you see, he said he probably wouldn't have thrown it away as he got more mature because he was frustrated at that time, but he didn't know how to deal with it. That's why I always try to speak to our young people from a position of, hey, I understand you frustrated, young brother, young sister, but take a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Don't do anything in haste. I'm always trying to tell people don't maneuver in haste. And that was a wonderful story. And that was something that we really need to understand as Black American people. Exactly how much has really changed. That yep, you right to boycott sport. Like I concur and I agree with you. I stand on everybody who's against this shit who don't watch it. Like I said, I haven't watched the NFL in since Kaepernick did his shit. That was a long time ago. Since they kicked Kaepernick out and everything. So I have not watched the NFL since then. I don't watch the NFL, or as I call it, the Negro Fetching League. But and I don't watch the NBA either. I watch the NBA through the little short clips that I find on YouTube. Other than that, I don't watch it because the NBA is so staged now. Look at Bronny James. I know there's gonna be a nigga or two come on my thing and get mad and say I'm cooning because I'm talking about Bronny James. Bronny James is trash, my nigga. I'm just being honest. I've been watching him. He don't got a dog in him. He was dating too many white girls. He ruined. I'm telling y'all, the James son that you should be putting your bank on is Bryce. Bryce is the one. That nigga got a dog in him. He date black girls. Go on his Instagram. I told people was getting at me when I was saying Bronny was with all these white people all the time. Yeah, he not ready for the NBA. You gotta have, see, when you're a black person, you gotta have a certain amount of adversity, nigga. I'm just gonna be honest, man. Or we not gonna be the same. Like my daughters, they don't really, they go to school mainly. It's all white people at the school. They be like, they wonder why they always dominate certain things, and they be looking like, yeah, I didn't really do anything. I'm like, yeah, cause you that's natural. You're gonna be at the top always with this type of shit, cause it's just natural. And that's why I said they don't really have challenges here. They have to deal with these people just doing what they always do. They get mad, they don't like what you got to say, pull out that fucking N-word, nigga. Hey, nigger. We don't got nothing else. We only got the N-word. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to down Bronny. I wish Bronny was that. I wish he was that kid, but he's not. When I was watching him at Sierra Canyon when he became a senior and he was supposed to be the man, he wasn't the man. They brought 3 other niggas in on the team that became the man. He just a help nigga. He just support. He support class. He not DPS. He not gonna be the dog go out there and get you 80 points. He not gonna be that guy ever. The nigga's a support class. He's not DPS. He's not a tank. He's not a tank because niggas is taking him to the rack. They like, nigga, as soon as they see him, they like, this nigga little. Yeah, D-Love, I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not trying to trash little bro. I love little bro. I watched all his games at USC. I think I was one of the only niggas suffering through his games. I watched USC started out ranked. And the more they played Bronny James, nigga, the rank went down. He never took up when niggas got hurt. When Bonzi, what's his name? Young boy, the Boosie or whatever his name was. The nigga was the main gunner over there. When he got hurt, Bronny James did not step into his place. You was supposed to take over, nigga. Like, oh, this nigga hurt, nigga. Now it's on. I remember being a nigga on the bench. You waited for the nigga that was in front of you to get hurt. Oh, this nigga hurt, nigga. Oh shit, nigga. That mean coach said I got the green light. If I'm behind the nigga that had the green light, that mean I got a green light now. He don't even go hard. And then like his last game they had him the other night was 8 points, but you didn't even see where the 8th point come from. I guess it might have been free throws. Niggas, I thought I was crazy. I watched the game again. I said, wait, and I still couldn't find the 8th point. I think some point they cut out free throws, and I couldn't see the free throws. I was like, oh, that's where the nigga had to get the 8 points, because I only saw the nigga, he had one little dunk, one layup, and then another layup. But other than that, man, he was getting dusted out there, dominated. Go look at what's the boy name? Oh my God, he over there on Philadelphia right now. That boy's a dog. He a foundational Black American. I'm trying to think of his name right now. He on Philly, not the nigga with the fingernail polish. Oh, not that nigga. If you ever watched the nigga with the fingernails polish, notice how he's always spreading his fingers out. He's got to make sure his finger. Watch a game with Philly and watch the kid with the fingernail polish. I don't forgot his goddamn name too. But he's sitting out there with his fingernails out. Matter of fact, let me get these niggas' names, because I got to have the niggas' names word up. I don't like this shit right here. Fuck all that getting. Oh, I'm about to get me some more. I'm about to get some of that RZA. RZA Islam got that brain shit. I need to get that from RZA. Word up. Okay, no doubts. Thank you, me and mines. No doubts. Get some of the family to come over here. Yeah, Jay had me die laughing when they had Donald Trump on the Boys in the Hood thing. They the internet don't be playing, man. The internet is funny as that. Yeah, the boy with the Sally Hansen deal. Yep. Sally Hansen bringing y'all ass over here, putting that on our kids. Because if you ever seen one of those commercials, he's talking with the putting on the fingernail polish, he just sounds really moist. So I feel bad. I was telling my daughters, me and my daughters was talking the other night, and I was telling them how bad I feel for them. That there might not be no men around. And my daughter said that. She was like, Dad, you might be right. She was like, because these boys now, I was like, oh my God. You normally when you're a dad, you're supposed to get cringe when your daughter's talking to you about boys. But I'm in the future. I'm in the future. It's just me and them. They mama ain't around, so I gotta listen. So I gotta listen. And I'm like, oh. But I kind of feel sad, but at the same time, I'm glad because they like, oh. But I feel sad for my girls because they would love an actual male companion that's not zesty or wanting to be sort of zesty. They say that all the guys around them are kind of wanting to be zesty, and they're scared of that because they feel like that person might have the tendencies of a girl. And I asked my daughter like, so, yeah, because me and my friends that are girls, we might almost get into fights sometimes. I don't know how it would be with a guy. Yeah, your sons and daughters, it's gonna be tough for them. I was just talking to my daughters. Like, I only got girls, so I only know girl perspectives. I wish I had me a little homie. Word up. Me and that nigga be out here getting it in. But yeah, I was just, I understand my daughters and them frustrations that they say. There's like a lot of the boys are zesty. My daughter was just telling me, she's like, I don't want a man that's going to be trying on my underwears or like wearing one of my shirts. And that's creepy that you have to hear that from your kids. Man, this world crazy. Oh, D, I'm smoking some sharp shit. So I'm smoking some birthday cake. Yeah, I'm still living on birthday. A lot of people is weird. I'm like, yeah, but most black people, we celebrate our birthday for like 7 days. That's the God number. Because that's how long it really take you to get accustomed and brought into the family. By the seventh day, you done seen all your cousins and everybody done came by to see you by the seventh day. Don't let nobody trick you. Go have a baby right now. Go have a fucking baby right now if you got some family and see how long that, and write that shit down. Because when we all did this shit, we didn't ever notice it. It was me and my wife one time. We was sitting around. She said, you know what? She was like, I feel like there was 7 days. She was like, everybody came by and it was like 7 days. Cause she was sitting there, she was saying to me, like, damn, no wonder we celebrate our birthdays like that. Cause she was like, I just look at it one day, it's like we all like it's been like 7 days. I was like, yeah, like a whole week. The baby come first, you have the baby. People come up and see you at the spot. It takes another 2 or 3 days to get home. Then when you get home, you have people coming by for those next 4 days. And then by the seventh day, it gets back to normal. Word up. Wait, wait. Wait, me and mine's your name is April too, and you was born in April? That's fucking crazy. That's dope. Thank God my mother ain't named me July. That sounds like a slave nigga name. July. Get your ass over here now, boy. July. April is okay. That's a good name. You can say April. April Showers. And, oh, that's our wonderful sister. Salute to April Showers out there too. I forgot. April Showers is named April. Yeah, April is a common name. That's a good name. But I don't want to be named July. Julicius. They might be like Julicius. Julicius, get your ass in here. Boy. You didn't get the mule. You didn't put the what the nigga say, put the saddle on the goddamn when the nigga was beating the nigga in Roots. When the nigga didn't put the saddle on. Julicius, get your ass in here, boy. Yeah, see, April, Spring. Wait, that's your last name? Spring? You better not be playing with me. You better not be like, oh, it's April, Spring. I'll be like, get the fuck out of here. But it be shit like that too. Word up. I knew a chick named Summer Day. Summer Day. But she had an E on the end of her name Day. Daye. But her name was Summer Day. Crazy. That's wild, Mia Mons. That's wild. I like hearing stuff like that. All right. We're gonna try to keep it going because we don't want to keep everybody too late tonight. We want to get everything done. So let's keep it going.
Celebs you didn't know were racist. Bing Crosby. He appeared in blackface.
Hey, I have to put a disclaimer in the beginning of this. Yeah. To me, I suspect most of them people, especially from the past, as being suspected white supremacists and racists. So yeah, okay, here we go.
Celebs you didn't know were racist. Bing Crosby. He appeared in blackface at least 4 times in movies, reflecting Hollywood's deep-seated racism. John Wayne. Wayne has been tarnished by racist remarks, often referring to indigenous Africans as savages and defending historical theft of their property. Walt Disney. Disney has shown disdain towards Jewish people, disparaged female employees, and even hosted Nazi film producers. Walter Brennan. Brennan is known for his conservatism, openly opposing the civil rights movement, and during the Vietnam War, he viewed these movements as a communist conspiracy. William Froley. William harbored contempt for minorities, frequently engaging in racial slurs, even targeting his Cuban-born co-star. Jimmy Stewart. He was deeply prejudiced black actors, vehemently opposed casting them as police officers, and even mocked and berated them on set. Marlon Brando. Despite Brando publicly advocating for civil rights and supporting African Americans and Native Americans, he also accused anti-Semitism due to comments in interviews.
I find it weird, like when we're divulging the racist people, they always add in anti-Semitism, homosexuality, but that's not racism. None of that is. Those aren't racist. We're the only ones getting called N-words and being subjugated to, hey, nigga, you can't get this job. Nigga, I don't want no niggas around me. That's black people. Like, they always try to muddy the water and play like it's something else than what it is. And it's like, okay, I get y'all made that post. But just be honest, it's black people who've been catching hell. And those who want to be black adjacent. That's why we have so little to few friends, because a lot of people get from around us because they recognize the shrapnel that's going on. Because we be catching hell. That's why I say anybody that's stick and ride with us, I ride with them 100% because that take a lot to ride with us. That take a lot to ride with us. So some of these females, when I see them and they stick with a black man, I'm like, shit, I support you. Wait, is he a real black man? And they be like, yeah, he's a black man. He's from America. Okay, then yeah, I I support you because it's tough being with us because everybody gonna be against you. Yeah, sexual orientation is not racism. It may be some form of gender. I wouldn't even say it would be genderism. You know what I mean? Because sexuality, but I do know sexuality is part of the non-levels of activities. And you control people through the non-levels of activities. That's why I have to ask people, name a place where white people aren't dominating. Because there's only non-levels of activities. There's only non-levels of activity. And there's not nobody been able to tell me once one place where they not dominating. Even if you go to the moon, they there. They dominating on the moon. Ain't nowhere you can go. You can go as far as Jupiter. They dominating in Jupiter. They got probes and everything out there. So what place that do these people do not dominate us in? We like to try to, live this weird world where we act like we're not being totally dominated, but we are dominated. That's why I say we are the greatest group because unbequest to what's going on to us, we still produce love. You can still find black love in America. And it ain't supposed to happen. That's what Neely Fuller Jr. said. It ain't even supposed to be happening under a system of white supremacy. But yet, unbeknownst, we still doing it. You see it. You see the couples, you see the brothers, you see the sisters, you see the love, and you see the people who come together who want to love us. Because as Neely Fuller Jr. said, it ain't really supposed to happen under this system. But we do it anyway. So that's just we just do what we do. We powerful creatures. A Caucasian Nubian queen, my poor white. You got to get one of the one like the one on what was that? I'm gonna get you, sucker. That poor white trash, Abraham Lincoln. My nigga on I'm gonna get you, sucker. That nigga's like, yes, my brother. My queen Nefertiti. I see wasn't that her name, Nefertiti and shit? Oh my God. You're gonna make me watch that movie tonight, me and Miles. I'm gonna have to go watch that now because you perked up my interest. I'm like, well, yeah, what the hell was her name again? That brother, the pro-black nigga who had the white woman. That shit funny. That's one of the funniest scenes I think in like the 20th century, because that shit just had you dying. My nigga was like, yes, look, brother. And then that nigga, and that's how them niggas be. If you see a nigga with a dashiki on, I promise you, that nigga is with a Becky. Dashikis, kufis, them niggas, yo, sandals. The nigga wearing sandals, oh my God. You already know. Sandals and Crocs. That's the niggas who be with Becky. Niggas got on sandals and Crocs. Like I love my little nigga LaRussell right now, nigga, but you the Croc King. You be having a lot of white folks now as you got your energy going up and you up. It's a lot of them in your videos. That's all I'm just saying, little brother. And you use the N word a lot. So think about that, brother, because I'm telling you, these people will build you up to tear you down. Prove me wrong. I watched them. They was Jonathan Majors, this, Jonathan Majors that. He got chased by the Becky. This nigga got in trouble. This nigga was running. This nigga did all that running and he got in trouble. You can't make that shit up. This nigga did all that running trying to get away from that Becky, like hoping that they gonna see all this camera's footage of her. That white bitch cardio was good though, cause that bitch stayed on that nigga. He said she drinking all that time. I'm like, well, that bitch work out every day, cause she was on his ass. I'll never forget. I watch those videos 3 times a week just to watch Jonathan Majors try to outrun this white girl. 3 times a week, I watch that video. People be like, why you be, my daughters be like, why you watching that all the time? I'm like, because y'all got to learn. This is how you learn something. Why he couldn't escape? Why did he just run in a straight line? See, white people can catch you if you just go in a straight line. No, you don't trade legend in for no damn Chad. Chad would be done tied you up, and disappeared you. Yeah, how you gonna take care of you? Yeah, word up. No Crocs, no sandals. Yo, you remember that, right? He was running down that motherfucker. Me and mine, you cannot. Chads look good on paper, but I'm promising you, you're gonna end up chopped up in lunch meat or something. Yeah, don't take no chances with Chads. How many says I'm gonna have to start post because I don't post the shit over here on YouTube that I post on my Instagram. I show every day. I show black women who've been killed by Chads every day. Yeah, they'll probably get at me over here if I posted that shit over here. But I post that shit every day on Instagram. Chicks that been chopped up by being with Chads. Chads, Tonys, Bobbies, Ricky, and Mikes. Whatever the hell they is. Because they name Ricky and they name Mike too. Some of these new Negroes, I wouldn't be involved with some of the new Negroes because they like their mamas and shit. So they emotionally charged. So that's why you might get killed. But ain't no nigga my age or a little bit under my age. Niggas like us, we don't regular black men, we don't kill no women. We don't do that. Some Negroes might, gotta have another broad around, but really black men don't cheat. He wasn't honest with you about how he do his thing, but black men don't cheat. Yeah. Most Negroes is fake thugs. A real thug is a gentleman. You say what? Yeah, gave all those chicks in South Carolina age. Yeah. Yeah, that they let his ass off too. They let his ass off. They didn't try to lock his ass up. They didn't do nothing with him. They let his ass exist. They didn't lock up no sisters. They didn't say, "Hey, dog, this is wrong, Chad." No, they let his ass loose. Word up. Yeah, you should be cool on all of them. Barry, Chad, Tom. Let me think of some of they foreign names over there. Sylvester. Whatever the hell them names they have over there. Just leave them all. If he can get lice, just leave him alone. Yeah, that nigga out. They let that nigga loose. They cut that nigga free. They let that nigga free. He's a white man. He only gave niggas AIDS. That's what they did. I was like, wow, these people, if they not showing us to our face, that's what I was telling people. I was like, That's the wildest shit. They gave him literally a slap on the wrist. Yeah, he out now. He out. He walking around like what's the name killer? Who killed Pop Smoke? That nigga out. He like that. They let them niggas out. Yep. And he looks sick as hell. But you think some of these hood rats gonna not mess with Mr. Chad? You think they gonna not? Nah, these hood rats, they been trained and brainwashed. That's why you can't, if you a young black male or young black woman, if you've been raised in a family that has like a mom and dad, you out of pocket if you try to interact with other people who don't have like the same values as you. Yeah, I'm just trying to be honest. We got to be honest. We have to tell our kids like that. If they don't have a mama and a daddy and they not trying to meet your mama and daddy, then you shouldn't want them people to be involved in your life. You should want things to be communal, be a family-oriented type thing. You should be always striving towards family. Family is strength. There's strength in numbers, strength in those who are around you that agree with you. That's why you have families. See, this is why the white supremacists been pushing single motherhood. This is why they've been pushing all these alternative type of families, because if you are individualized, you won't have strength together. just food for thought. Look at all the movies they were presenting to our kids and shit. All those diaspora movies where the kids running around having to hunt and live, but they didn't really have no family. Like you had the girl, maybe her, and she had her sister, but there's no mom, there's no dad around. There's nothing central to you. There's no foundation. If you don't have a foundation, anything can happen to you. You don't have anything to fall back onto and rely on. That's why you need a foundation. That's why you need to be connected to your ancestors. That's why you need to be connected to your children. That's why you need to be connected to your mama. That's why you need to be connected to your daddy, because that's your foundation. That's where you come from. You were raised all your life told, don't have your family in your job, but yet you notice white people been working with their family the entire time. Exactly, D-Love. This is how wild shit is. Word up. Got the alphabet protesting, but they can't procreate. Wild shit. Because you know why? So you can keep putting these kids out there that'll be vulnerable to them. Word up. We man always. This nigga said he got off at 5. It's 6:44, y'all. Y'all hear me? He told me he get off at. But I forgot today weed man be taking care of their kids and shit. Back in the days, the weed man might be like, fuck it, nigga. I'm out here in the streets. You gonna be at 7:15? Okay, where am I at? I'm at 6:44. I'm gonna be over there. Yeah, I ain't gonna be that long. We almost done. We trying to get through these last few videos. Okay. You got this joint right here.
By Western country music. That's why a lot of Jamaican performers back in the days, they'd have names like Josie Wales, and they would have cowboy hats on, and they would be positioned like this on their album covers because they loved American Westerns and shit like that.
And we first Jamaicans had nothing to do with hip hop the way it is. I'm not hip hop according to most people, but I am the source of what hip hop became.
They even I was Jamaican. That's cool, Herc. My mother came from North Carolina. My father, to be truthful, They said he was born in Jersey, not to be disrespectful to anybody's nationality. I didn't know Herc was Jamaican for a good while.
When you look at a lot of the early pioneers in hip hop, none of them heard any toasting records. They weren't playing toasting records or Jamaican records or reggae records at some of the earliest jams. Even Kool Herc himself has said he didn't play Caribbean records because the audience just didn't take to it.
Jamaican toasting, no, we're not on the mic. I mean, if you're 14, 15 years old, what Jamaican artists are you listening to? You don't even know a Jamaican artist. We're all in high school, so we don't have that kind of information. So the roots of hip hop being Jamaican, absolutely false.
Yeah, you got it. Make sure y'all go check out Microphone Check, man. Go check it out. Oh yeah, Busted Rhymes. Yeah, he went off like a praise and worship leader. He went crazy. That nigga was angry. That looked like church, right? D-Love, when you saw that, you was like, is this nigga in church? Or that nigga start talking to everybody like he was the deacon in charge. That shit was crazy. This shit got them busted out they noodles because we finally standing on business like we should have been. I told people they had Negroes for years acting like you didn't want to claim hip hop. I used to be like, I'm a hip hop head. I used to always be like, what's wrong with y'all? This our shit. For good or bad, my nigga. Niggas like, well, you can, musty, zesty niggas like, you can keep that drill. All right, nigga, I'll take the drill too, nigga. I'll take all of it. I'll take the gangster rap. I take all of it because all of that is our children. Maybe you get out there and you nurture it, nigga. It'll be better off, right? Y'all scared that you right, D. That's right. Stand up. What's wrong with y'all? I was just at the sneaker convention. Yeah, there was lots of lovely. You'll see there's lots of lovely brothers and sisters on there. But there was lots of Arabs in there. And they was bumping. You know, they didn't play no new music. This is the funny shit I want to tell y'all. They didn't play nothing new. They was playing all 90s hip hop. That shit loud as hell. Oh, he outside? They was playing all 90s music. Okay. Let's get to the next joint real quick. Wait, I'm gonna jump down to this joint I'll go back up because I got two to go back up to, but I'm gonna jump to this joint real quick because I gotta run outside real quick.
So first things first, before I get into the video, let me preface this by saying this is not an attack on Africans. This is not an attack whatsoever because I know someone's gonna try and misconstrue the video as such. So I want to start off by saying that. However, I will say that this video left me speechless, okay? I happened to have been scrolling on Twitter and I came across this video and I played it and I truly was speechless, okay? Because in this video, you have this black American and apparently they're on Omegle, which is like a video chat thing. And he comes across this black dude with two kids alongside him, a white guy and then, I don't know, an honorary white guy. We're apparently coming in like midway during this conversation. I don't know what transpired before, but at the point of this clip, the black American kid is like, yo, give me your black card. And the black guy is like, what? He's like, yo, give me your black card. You in between two white guys, okay? You looking like an Oreo.
What you said?
Don't say nothing. Just give me your black card, bro. Just give it to me.
For what?
You in a room full of white people, and you the only black nigga there.
There's only one white person in the room.
They turn you to an Oreo, bro.
You said a room. You said give you my black card.
Yeah, give it to me, bro.
And you know, just joshing with him, right? He's just joking around. And this black kid was like, giving you a black card for what? So you can get food stamps, so you can get welfare, N-word. And let's just say he didn't say N-word. He said the full thing. And he's like, let me just tell you, I'm Congolese, all right? I'm not like you street something. And I was speechless, bro. I was speechless.
Yeah, you mean your fucking food stamps? I'm a Congolese person. I'm not one of you street American black hobo bitch, bro. Okay, don't get it mixed up. Okay, You could have just came here, been nice. We could have a cool conversation. I'm not one of you black Americans. Moi, je suis congolais. Je suis prince du Congo. Tu me connais pas, all right? Don't play with me, man. I'm not one of you.
Well, your boy, he was being mean to me. If that's the case.
Because you have the kid alongside him. I don't know what the kid is, and he's just laughing. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, that amazing, Lucas. I'm back. Yeah, I mean, these people just really don't rock with us. And we got to come to that term like, yo, these fucking people, they don't rock with us. Oh, you was mocking his ass. Yeah, he was he's like a damn pastor. The legend. Thank you, family. Shit. You know, me and Mons just scared the shit out of me talking about what happened to the legend. I thought something happened to you, but you just pulled up on a nigga. And then she got trolled for it. So yeah, salute my good brother. I'm glad you are in the building. Yeah, we're gonna be I'm trying to rush through these and get through here and get out of here in a little bit. I'm gonna come over there to y'all live, tap in and see what's going on. D-Love, he had on that crow. I told you a Jamaican nigga came on my post talking about that's not a knitted outfit, that's crocheted. That's what the nigga said to me. The nigga got bitter that I ain't know what type of outfit he had on. This nigga was bitter. Told that nigga, pussy ass. Wait, let's go to this joint. We gonna try to get through these real quick.
You know, there's another sister who was in New York who predated Madam C.J. Walker, Hannah Elias, or Hannah Elias. There's different ways to pronounce it. But she was like a working woman of the night who was finessing white men. She made millions of dollars finessing white men. And they were trying to sue her. They were like, this is doing voodoo on something. They tried to, find a way to sue her, but she didn't do a crime. She just spitting at these white dudes and, they're breaking their bank accounts, giving their money to this woman. She was the woman who helped get black people to Harlem. Harlem was white at one point. She was one of the people who got with some black real estate developers and started buying up the buildings in Harlem and putting black folks in, and then white people bounced, and that's how Harlem became, a black enclave. And that's another story that's not talked about. Hannah Elias.
Real dope. You hear how like our sister, she was a lady of the night, but she was working for black people. She finessed these niggas to get people into Harlem. That was called on code. That's why they punish black women today. They remember those types of black women who was able to finesse the white community for blackness. So today, that's why they consistently punishing black women. That's why they do what they do. The same way with black men. They could never really fully break black men. Even with all the buck breaking and stuff that they did, they kept seeing fucking black men. Men being strong, being men. Because every nigga that got buck broken didn't turn into no flame. And that made them extra mad. So you might get killed. A lot of brothers who were lynched were because they didn't turn into no fruit booty. So they're like, well, if we can't do that with the nigga, we got to hang this nigga. This is who we dealing with. I keep telling y'all, why you get scared? They already done all this shit. What's the reason to be scared anymore? What else can they do that they haven't already done? You see them right now trying to manufacture us into non-masculine creatures or non-feminine creatures. This ain't no joke. This is they plan. This is what they doing. I just seen a video where they had this tether, this African Negro, two white men, they all up on his face like this, hugging him on TikTok and doing some weird shit. Next thing you know it, they got his ass coming out of a room dressed like a woman with a goddamn gold wig on, a blonde wig. Nearly Fuller Jr. said all this shit would happen. Nearly Fuller Jr., he said that. He said that they was going to make Look, YouTube, I'm just saying this in educational pretenses. The white man's anus will be the new vagina. And the white woman's vagina will become the ultimate goal of everything. It's like Pokemon, my nigga. Y'all think I'm crazy. This is what they do. Nearly Fuller Jr., he pointed all that shit out. Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, she said the same shit. Look at all these Negroes. Look at the Negroes they putting out in front of you. Billy Porter. They ain't putting out no regular Negroes for black people right now. Go look, go watch any of the TV shows they got out for your kids or for you to watch. I bet you be like, what the hell is this? I bet you be like that. You be like, what the hell? Even Coco Melon. My little nieces and nephews, I used to let them. They was watching Coco Melon till one day I showed my brother and them. I was like, look, don't let them watch this shit no more. Look, they slick. It'll start out normal and shit. Like how my daughter said when she first started watching SpongeBob, it was normal. Then it got weird. Because I remember I came one day, I just talking to my daughter. I'm like, why, you don't watch SpongeBob no more? She was like, mm-mm. And then she started showing me clips. She's like, look at this. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. But see, if you teach your kids will shut that shit off themselves. They'll be like, shit, I ain't doing that shit. I don't know what the hell that is. That's what I just tell you. Just be yourself around your kids, and your kids will get the real understanding. They'll be the same fucking way. They'll be like, I don't know what the fuck I just saw. Yo, dad, come look at this. They be like that. Come look at this. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I don't know what's wrong with people who don't want to be honest. Okay, yes, go do your thing. Get ready. Get ready. Get fresh. That prayer come, boy. I remember my brother, C Mac. Yeah, it's always around 7 o'clock. Yep, it's that time. Got to go get that prayer in, goddamn it. Get it, good. Get that prayer in.
Oh my God, you hear the baby? Yeah. Countless rallies like this. And there's our Scott McFarlane under the bleachers as he told us he was. And this is a moment where all of the training that we've all been through in this country, of all ages, for what to do when there is, when you hear shots fired, everybody gets down, ducks, and tries to figure out what's going on. Bob?
As we watch this footage of the attack that took place, you see Rachel Scott from ABC, our reporter Scott McFarlane in the bleachers. There's chaos in the press area near the stage.
To the left of where Trump was, and you could see people cleared out of there. You could see some blood on the bleachers as well. And I watched police unfold yellow crime scene tapes and footage there. It was shocking and it was scary. Reporters that I talked to, I mean, we're at these rallies multiple times a week.
Just a little more to show y'all that shit was not staged, man. I'm weirded out by people saying that shit is staged. I wish I could agree with y'all, but I waited. That's why I didn't jump right in to do my join on it, because I wanted to see. I watched a lot of video footage from different angles. There's so much footage out there of this shit. So you can really go out there and do your due diligence, so you're not sitting up there looking goofy and sounding goofy. Look, I wish it was some weirdo stage shit too. Like, look, this nigga Trump fronting again. But nah, somebody tried to get at his ass. Somebody tried to unalive his ass. And that was real shit that went on. So, you can even decide, but you take some time, do some research. There's a lot of video footage right now. That's all I'm just trying to tell y'all. Even like more like graphic shit on X. If you go on X, I mean, I can't bring those videos over here. But yeah, and some people's like, well, it seemed like they let them get up on it. I was like, well, there's a thing called a rules of engagement. So They have to wait. They don't. I know it sounds stupid. You be like, wait, what? Yeah, they have to wait till he actually takes active. Because he's also a white person. You gotta remember, he's also a white person. They don't know he's a Republican or anything of that nature. They do know that he's white. They can see him, but they have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because what could be going on is maybe he's not shooting at Trump. Maybe he's shooting at something. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're thinking at first. They're like, well, because if you watch the video, there's extra video, you can see clearly the snipers are talking to somebody somewhere else. You know, you can see them tapping their comms, and they're definitely knowing that something is up. That's why there's a second sniper. You don't normally have two snipers up there with two big ass 50, 50 cal joints that can dust the motherfucking brain to matter. Cause that's what they did. They made his brains go splat. And but if you watching, you see them tapping their comms and all that. So clearly they were talking to somebody who was whoever was elsewhere and shit. And they had to wait. They couldn't just shoot. You could see them getting ready to shoot. They wanted to shoot already, but they were being told not to shoot right away. And that's how it goes sometimes. It's like rules of engagement. Go to that part and watch in Black Hawk Down. Yeah, the legend. You right. They realized he was not actually one of them. Nah, it wasn't staged. I watched a lot of videos. I was watching it last night before I went to the sneaker thing this morning. So that's why I was kind of groggy at the sneaker event. But when I got back home, I went right back to start watching more of the videos because I had people while I was at the sneaker con, people were sending me emails and sending me stuff and videos of the event of what had happened. And I was like, once I watched it again, I was like, yeah, this shit ain't staged. I was like, shit, Trump bitch ass, he came out his shoes. There's even a part where you can see how that nigga come out his shoes. That's why they was taking so long to get him up. Cause that nigga was on the ground. He was like, oh, he wanted his shoes back. Cause Trump ain't want to get up and walk barefoot. You know how Trump is. That nigga Trump was gonna try to walk without his shoes. That nigga like, fuck that, nigga. Those are $1,000 alligators. That nigga talking about get my gators, nigga. Nigga not leaving no gators behind. That's how you know the type of nigga Trump is. That nigga from New York. Nigga from New York, nigga. We gonna be like, nigga, where my nigga is my Jordan still over there, nigga? Give me my Jordans, nigga. Let's get out of here. That would have been funny if Trump had on the Trump shoes. That shit would have been funny. Shit had me. I saw it. I was like, wait, what? When I saw this shit, I was like, what the fuck? I just come in from the garden. I'm out in the garden and shit, fighting squirrels and shit. And I say, wait, I just looked at the TV and I said, wait, this is some bullshit, ain't it? It said Trump almost assassinated. I'm like, what? I'm like, this nigga, what? I started watching that shit. I'm like, damn. So at first, for a brief second, I was like, man, that shit look kind of staged. For a brief second, I said that. I said, a brief second. I was like, I don't know. The way that white girl screaming right there. Then I went back and I waited. I said, well, let me watch more video. And then I started seeing all the weirdos like Amanda Seals, all these niggas making videos talking about it was staged. Then my brother called me. Yeah, I thought my homie from Pennsylvania might have did it because I couldn't reach that nigga. I was like, this nigga done did some dumb shit. Yeah, you follow me on Instagram. I was over there tearing that white boy a new. I had people die laughing over there because I was showing that white boy. Because a lot of these conscious niggas, they had some fat nigga. I was like, y'all niggas is all wrong. That's why I didn't want to be them niggas. I did not want to post the wrong person or nothing. I sat around and I waited. Huh? Well, he wasn't really no real sniper. He a Republican. His name is Thomas Matthew Crook. He's a Republican. For some reason, they pull up like. That's why I told niggas we need to be looking weird because they pull up talking about, yeah, he's a Republican, but he paid $15 one time to a Democratic donor. I'm like, how the fuck they know that? That's some weird random shit to be putting out. I was like, man, we need to be careful how we be spending our money and what we do, because if they know this shit, nigga, just think about it. But he's just a dweeb nigga. He don't got no real. He's a Republican. His family is Republicans. The whole family. They look inbred a little bit, but maybe that was the problem. Now, ain't no mental history. They just like they terroristic. Them niggas got a history of violence. His daddy had some situation where he was shooting at black people at some point. So we don't know what type of people these is. They might be absorbed into this world. Everybody can't take this new world. You dig what I'm saying? Like, this world is new. People were like, what? Yeah, this whole world is new. It's different now. Yeah, he wasn't gonna agree. He had the hero complex. It wasn't no greed. He wasn't gonna get no money. They have there's a complex that they have, because like I told people, I have a whole thing I talk about when I say we living in an RPG. Yeah, I mean, you have the hero, you have the tank, you have the fucking you have the wizard, you have the fucking healer, you have the barbarian. That's how they live. It's in an RPG. You have the ranger, the thief. Yeah, you got to think about it like that. That's how they look at the world. They look at the world like D&D. See, deep state, that's the dragon. To them, the deep state, that's a dragon somewhere that they got to get to and kill. You got to understand their mindset and how they, once you play D&D and Dungeons and Dragons for a while and you start playing it with them, you start looking at how they look at the world. They'll start talking about politics while playing a fucking video game. Word up. They'll just start spewing their fucking guts. You be like, damn, this all it took was us to kill that dragon, and you start telling me all of this? Yo, you be shocked. You like, what? Wait, your kid is in jail? What? I always laugh the funny part when they wait, because like when they tell you all this shit, they be waiting for the black person to come back and tell them a bunch of bad shit. And you be like, nah, I don't got no yeah, same with the chess. Well, most chess niggas is thinking like they in a dunk. They thinking D&D. D&D is like chess. Yes. Remember when they created D&D? It was in the 70s when they were getting beat on the chessboards by black people from New York to Philadelphia. Remember, there was a brother that almost beat that robot. Remember, he beat that white guy, then he almost beat the robot. This is in the 70s. There's a brother, I forgot his fucking name. He was dominating on the chess. They were playing chess. That was a big thing for white folks in the 70s. White people thought they was the shit. They had the white nigga who barely who didn't beat the robot, and then this brother came, beat the white guy, and then beat the robot. You can Google that shit. That brother was out there, gave them the business, man. That's how we are. We be done. That's why I tell y'all, they be mad. That's why they have to make all these rules and stuff, because we would be dominating. We would be the best available men. We would have the most money because we the most creative. We got the most thought process. If we didn't have shit holding us back like all these rules they make, that's why I kind of tell people there's rules for the people, because people be trying to they're confused by like, well, how did they get all these black slaves over here if it was only this many? Because they made being black a crime. A lot of Negroes fail to notice that portion about when we're talking about everything we're talking about. They made being black a crime. That's why they was able to take all the black people that was outside the fences and put them in fences too. That's right. That's right. We definitely do big things when it comes. We like the. I'm telling y'all, chess come out of Africa. That's like part of our lineage. We, even though we different because we here and we grew up in America, we still have ancestry that goes back to Africa. But we became a different beast. See, the niggas they gave up, they were laughing. The niggas in Africa that sold us to the white folks, they was laughing at first. They was like, they was thinking like, yeah, most of them niggas ain't tough. Most of them niggas is creative. Most of them niggas is smart. That's the nerd niggas we gave the white people. So we don't have to worry about them getting those strong niggas and coming back against us. That's what they was thinking in their head. They didn't know the niggas that they sent, the few niggas was going to get over here with the other niggas that was over here, and we was going to get together, and we was going to become an amalgamation of something great. Like I tell people, we made Jesus Christ real when we fought to get free. There was no Jesus Christ before black people fought for to get out of slavery. Go do your history. There's no mention of a Jesus Christ ever before black people start talking of a Jesus Christ. Go prove me wrong. They know for a fact. Their Bible was the Concordian before it was the Bible that you got right now. They only used the Concordian. Go look it up. I'm born and raised in the goddamn church. That's why I left the church, because I seen my uncle and them one time getting so happy over the big barrel of money. And I knew right then and there, I was like, this shit ain't right. This something ain't right. And I'm telling you, that was God talking to me at that point. It was the God in me, the good, orderly direction. Because that's what a lot of you niggas don't get. That's why you can't get to God. Because you ain't trying to be good, you ain't trying to be orderly, and you ain't trying to be directed. Exactly. That's what they meant when they was like, throw it in a book. These niggas ain't gonna ever look and pay attention and see that this ain't the same book that it was of this book. I knew that shit automatically when I was growing up. I was like, this is two different Bibles. You go to white church now, most white people only use the Concordian. They don't use the King James version. That's for niggas. They made that King James version for niggas and other people to control you. White folks don't read that. That's why white people look at you strange when you be talking some of the shit you be talking about in your Bible. They be like, God wants me to prosper. He wants me to dominate and have dominion. You niggas be talking about what is forgiveness, nigger? They be like that, like, nigger, what's forgiveness? Kill a white person and listen to how they family talk. They don't talk about no forgiveness, nigga. They talk about revenge. Oh, it's almost time for me and mine. She should be going live right now. Let me try to get through the last of these videos. Sometimes I start getting into my tangents. Wait. Oh yeah, this is another nigga talking about the Trump shit. I guess he was the nigga interviewed.
This is the scene before Trump was attacked. You can clearly hear someone shouting, "He has a gun!" and then a gunshot rings out. Trump is shot in the ear, causing a lot of bleeding. However, before this happened, a witness claimed that they had already spotted the assailant before the rally started. They informed the police, but the police were unresponsive.
We noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof. He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on.
The attack resulted in the deaths of 2 people, including the assailant. One of the victims was a spectator. It appears that the assailant did not aim at the spectators. The spectator's death was caused by a stray bullet meant for Trump. Reportedly, the assailant was a 20-year-old white male from Pennsylvania. His name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. The suspect has been shot and killed on the roof of a building, and it's clear from the scene that he is dead.
We have our brother Crooks right here. Let's see if he got.
Well, all you have to do is ask my father, who literally was shot in the arm.
That video right there.
My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy. My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
And I'm weirded out by that whole part where he says you got the wrong guy. Like, what did he mean by that? But they blew his damn head off. That was him on the roof. I saw him. I saw that part of his hair still. Because they knocked off his top piece, his melon. But the rest of that hair, you could tell that was him. That shit crazy, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. But this I wanted to bring up because I got to do this before I'm out of here because we almost at the end anyway. But I had to do this because this is another reason why I don't like Bill Maher. And I think Bill Maher is a piece of shit. And yeah, YouTube, I said that. He's a POS because he's the type of white guy. This is the white guy that playing like y'all liberal. And this is what I want black people to remember in your mind. They all come together over one thing, anti-black racism. Now listen to how they treat this brother.
Well, all you have to do is ask my father, who literally was shot in the Orangeburg Massacre, right? Who helped found SNCC, who marched with Marion Barry and Stokely Carmichael and Martin Luther King, and the list goes on and on and on. And he will tell you today that he feels like this country's at 1954. And so if you want to talk about somebody...
But that doesn't mean it is. Well, you said he feels that way. That's ridiculous. It is.
I think the ridiculous notion is for either one of you all to have the audacity to believe that you understand what the experience is to be.
I have to object to that.
But you just said
I cannot talk about it because I am not part of a group. I am a sentient human being. You're right. There's 2 ways you cannot understand something. One is to be too far from it. We're too far from it. We can't see like you can. One is to be too close to something. And then sometimes you can't see it accurately either.
I'm not too close to something. I am that. For you to discount my father's experience and say
I'm not discounting it.
And to say it was silly.
I'm not.
No, he was shot.
No
Were
shit.
you shot?
No, but he's still alive. Like, he's right here. Like,
right, but the idea that if I were to say to you, as a Jew, that the experience of Jews in the United States today is worse than the experience of Jews in Europe in 1939, I would not be stating accurately.
Correct.
It's not true.
That's
It's also not true to say that the experience of black people in America in 2024 is worse on a general level than the experience of black men in 1954 in Alabama. That's just crazy.
But I mean, I think
One, notice which comments get applause and which ones don't. Two, he never said that it was worse in 2024 for a black man than it was in 1954. And three, the tie that binds liberal and conservative is anti-blackness. Bill Maher and Ben Shapiro can disagree on literally everything, but there's one thing they agree on, and that is the way they see black people.
Boom. And you got it right there. You see what he said? He said it the straight way. All right, wait, did us? Uh-oh, yeah, my Bitcoin up over there. Okay, what am I looking at real quick? Hold on. I'll be right with y'all. All right, let me fix this. I'm just trying to fix my damn Cash app. Bugging. Yeah, so Bill Maher is a POS. That's all I'm going to say. I do not rock with him. I do not like him. And I don't think any of us should like him, especially black people. Bill Maher has shown himself like most of these older white guys. They all get old and then they show their contempt for foundational black Americans. They don't have a problem with immigrants. They like Africans and shit and Caribbeans because they know they can browbeat them. They can browbeat a Caribbean. They can browbeat an African. They can browbeat them all day. You know, it's like our sister saying right here, like, you know, basically, y'all don't really understand what happened during slavery. So let's let her tell y'all.
Majority of you don't even know enough about slavery to be talking about slavery, let alone trying to compare slavery to other historical atrocities like the Holocaust. As an archival historian, somebody who is trained particularly on the subject of slavery, that is my area of expertise. The general public still does not have an accurate conception of what slavery is, what slavery was. And that is not a coincidence. That is a remnant of the atrocity that was slavery. That is intentional. Slavery lasted for centuries. Slavery shaped nations, shaped entire systemic structures. The economic effects of slavery are still felt today. And the general public does not understand or even have an accurate baseline conception of what slavery was. That is unique. That is unique to slavery. Slavery, like, I'm not saying, okay, it's worse, it's better, that's not how you should be conceptualizing slavery. That's not even how you should be thinking about slavery. You should be thinking about slavery from the perspective of it is not comparable to anything else. It is a completely unique historical atrocity. Slavery lasted for centuries, and all of the historical accounts and narratives that we have of slavery are still biased. Majority of the histories, if not all, that we have on slavery come from the perspectives of enslavers. Enslaved people had such little agency that they had no control over how the historical narratives of their own torment were being written. We know so little about the interior lives of enslaved people, despite the fact that slavery lasted for centuries and there were just unfathomable horrors that occurred during slavery for centuries, that there's an entire discipline of academic history dedicated to beginning to fabricate, beginning to conceptualize what their lives were like. Slavery is not comparable to anything else.
Well, I would say the one thing for her, my dear sister, is that we black people in America, we have a documented history and a knowledge of the atrocities that happened to our families. We are still documenting things as we speak right now, but we know what happened to us over here. We know, we know all this diabolical stuff. We know that they created a whole medical field around the torture that they did to our foundational Black American women. That's called gynecology. That's called gynecology. So we damn sure over here know what happened to us during shadow slavery. And we've always documented and we've always told what was happening to us. Hell, the white people were documenting. CBS, they still got old footage and videos right now, of old slaves telling what happened to them. And guess what? They got more that they never even let y'all see yet because it's so brutal and it's so vicious. So you have to think about it like that. You can't just think about it from that small, narrow passage of that only people all over the place couldn't figure out what slavery was. No, Black people here, we know what slavery was. It's well documented. We still had ancestors that told us what it was like. You see what I'm trying to say? Slavery to us is on the back of two Black sisters, both 80 years old. That's 160 years. Y'all say, what? Yeah, that's how long ago it was, 160 years. See, they told y'all it was a long time ago, but that ain't true. It's never been true, never been the case. And so that's why when we have weirdos like Amanda Seals coming out playing like they representing the Black community and they start talking weird, that's the shit they look at, Stephen A. Smith. The shit you weirdos are saying because you niggas is put out, y'all the ops. You, Amanda Seals, um, Jason full of pork Whitlock, all you niggas is the ops. Candace Owens, the ops. All you niggas is the ops. Roly poly, yo ass, Roland Martin, you the fucking ops, nigga. All y'all niggas telling us the nigga Clyburn. You know Jim nigga Clyburn. That's what I call him all the time. I don't care what y'all say. Jim nigga Clyburn. That's they nigga. They rock with him. Big ER. That's they man. They rock with him. They love people like him because all he's done out here is undermine Black people. His district is one of the poorest districts in South Carolina. Please go if you're in the South Carolina area or you know some family in the South Carolina area. Please go send a message to them to make sure they vote for Marcel Dixon. Marcel A. Dixon, go vote for our Gullah Geechee brother. Get him up in there. The real brother that's going to fight for the people. Because it starts on the ground level, family. We got to start looking for people on these levels. That's why I'm not doing the presidential election. I'm doing the couch. And I'm not afraid of either one of these devils. They already doing everything to us now. You got Biden flooding us with immigrants all over the place and the most dangerous kinds of immigrants. And some of you niggas is just hoping it don't happen to you. You just over there praying in a corner. It's gonna get you, nigga. It's gonna come. That's how this shit works. Nigga said, nigga, I'm finna get up on you. That's how it go down. But it's real talk, man. We gotta really get on our business, stand on our laurels for real. Stop capping. Stop being afraid to be honest. Get out here, do what's necessary for the people. And don't worry about them niggas that want you to be broke. Fuck them niggas. Get your money, nigga. Get that money. You can't help nobody if you ain't got no bread. Let me let that shit sit in your head real quick. You can't help nobody if you ain't got no bread. If you can't feed yourself, how you gonna feed somebody fucking else? That shit right in your head, man. Stop letting these niggas think you supposed to be not signed up. Get what you need to get. Cause niggas ain't gonna listen to you if they see how you look and you just look like some nigga walking through the woods. Remember, Jesus, nobody fucked with Jesus until my nigga got his robes right. That nigga John told him, like, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with you, nigga, if you ain't fresh. Remember, that's when my nigga Jesus was rocking a chain and everything. See, read your Bible. You would know that your nigga got fresh. He wasn't just rocking sandals and shit. See, that's the shit they give you to black people. They give you the, oh, that nigga was poor, this, that, and the third. Nigga. Get your shine, nigga. Look good and you feel good. That's how it works, nigga. And then you do good things because you feeling good about yourself. You'll never see no ugly niggas doing nothing good. You never see an ugly nigga doing anything happy. Cause they not happy. When you ugly, your clothes. Why you think the Tethers is always angry when they get over here? Fucking running from a shanty town. The world they came from was ugly. They still ugly. The clothes they got on is ugly. They don't got nothing fresh. That's why they be tripping. They should just get their shit together and then stand on big. Because that as soon as they start getting their shit together, that's when the tethering start coming out. They start feeling like something. But at first, they get over here, it's all that desperation. Desperation is ugly. Niggas who are desperate are ugly. That's real talk. You see a desperate nigga, boy, they don't never be having like a face that you be like, yeah, I want to be desperate. I never seen a nigga look at another nigga and be like, yeah, that's what I want to be. Desperate. You see how his face look? I've never seen that shit, y'all. I'm just being honest. When everybody get over here, they smiling. You over in Palestine or Africa or wherever the fuck, Honduras, your ass ain't smiling. When you get here, that's when you smiling. Because we open a lane for everybody. And niggas get mad at that. But hey, that's what it is, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. I don't even say that slogan. But that shit is what it is. But I'm going to go get ready, get out of here. Go tap in, see some of the other family. But you know how we do. We ain't started off in the beginning, but we always come from the block because we always under what? We under.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh. Yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on to the next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh, shoot. They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
That's right. That's right. Right. Your boy Breeze Omega. That's Breeze. That's right. Being under pressure. We're going to catch y'all on the flip side, man. I hope you had a great one tonight. I had a great one with y'all. If you're coming in through later, hit that like and subscribe. Please, please tell your mama and them. Tell your daddy and them. Tell the whole family. Come on, man. Let's get through. If you like black people, or you black adjacent, come on through, God damn it. If you like us and you allied up, come on through, man. Come on through, yo. We like that. And let's get some more sisters to come through, too, because we love that feminine energy. Definitely lovely. Y'all have a great one out there, man. This has been the Sunday Gospel. This your boy, Breeze Omega. Hey, Trump, man. Nigga, keep your pimp hand strong, nigga. One.